I'm Daria, the artist who paints on clothes.
It's the right time to challenge myself.
Hey there, my name is Lilith and I'm the creator behind fashion art label Psychedelic, based in Melbourne, Australia.
I'm so excited right now because this challenge is gonna be my first ever collaboration on YouTube, and I've been dreaming about collaboration with some other clothes customizer from like very beginning of my YouTube journey, but for like 2 or 3 years probably I've been the only like full-time clothes customization channel here on YouTube. But then another clothes customizer, Lilith from Australia, started her YouTube channel and she reached out to me with this idea of collaboration, and I said I'm totally in. So the idea of the challenge that we choose one theme and we create 2 different hoodies on one theme. And the theme of this challenge is psychedelic theme, because we thought it's going to be very fun and we can go crazy with the theme. We can make very creative designs. So you will be able to see 2 different artists with 2 different styles from 2 different parts of the world creating 2 hoodies on one theme. And it's gonna be very interesting. So let's get started. And I'm starting with the white basic hoodie, but first I want to tie-dye it, because I think that such tie-dye effect will definitely help me to create a psychedelic vibe. So yeah, let's tie-dye the hoodie first. And here is my white hoodie and I wet it already. And now I'm gonna tie it in a spiral way and then I'm gonna dye it. Well, I didn't decide on colors. Which colors should I use? Purple. Purple is a good idea actually. And then with purple, I'm not sure. No. Yellow. Yeah, I think yellow will work great with purple. So I tied it in a spiral way, but I'm dyeing it like very randomly, and I hope I will get an interesting result. You know guys, I'm good at art, I can create so complicated designs on clothes, but I am bad at easy DIY projects. Because whenever I want to tie-dye clothing or bleach it, I get the result which I don't like bad result. Because I tried to create white hoodie with such very bright purple and yellow splashes. But here what I've got. Probably I put it too early to the washing machine and now hoodie is completely purple, and even yellow parts have such purple undertone and they look so dull. So yeah, my idea was to create something very bright, colorful, maybe using neon colors, something over the top, but now with such background I will not be able to create something like that. So I have to change the idea and make something different. So here's my idea. I made a quick sketch. So it's gonna be a trippy forest at night. Yeah, it's gonna be night, so I will try to turn this dull background into an idea that it's night, there are some splashes of light, and I hope it will work. But the good part of my tie-dye failure that I can use chalk for sketching, because I won't be able to use chalk on white background, but now as it's purple or light purple, I am able to use chalk and actually see the lines. Now I'm using fabric marker to outline this sketch to make it more visible, so then it will be easier for me to work with paints. And now let's decide which colors to use for the artwork. For the mushrooms, I'm gonna use turquoise and pink. And the rose probably will be red. Yeah, simple red rose. And also I have these beautiful shimmer colors. I will create such magic shimmer shine. And I need yellow color because I'm gonna turn these dull yellow splashes into a beautiful light. And let's start painting. And you know, I already feel that it's not going to be an easy piece. It will be pretty hard to pull it off because there is a big chance that my artwork will just blend into a background. Because as you can see, it's not so bright right now. But I'm gonna use all my skills to pull it off. You know guys, in my videos I often encourage to tie-dye clothing first and then paint on it because such tie-dye hand-painted clothes looks so interesting, but I want to say that that is definitely not a beginner level. It's much easier to paint on simple white or black clothes because when you paint on such colorful fabric with a tie-dye pattern, not only you have to choose wisely colors for your artwork, but also you need to create very detailed artwork for you just to stand out from the background and not blend into it. So yeah, now I have to create very detailed artwork for it to be visible on this background. But I'm into it. It's a different kind of challenge for me and I love challenges. And also, I don't always have a chance to showcase my skills here on my channel because often I create simple graphic designs for the beginners. But when I have this chance to make complicated artworks, detailed artworks, realistic artworks, I'm so happy and I just love it. And here I'm trying to turn these ugly yellow splashes into beautiful shine. Well, I have 2 more mushrooms to paint, but as I got bored of painting mushrooms, I want to paint a rose now, and as this is a central piece, it has to be extra detailed. But luckily, I've painted a lot of roses on clothes, so I know how to make them look very realistic. And while painting this rose, I'm thinking about Lilith. Like, what is she doing? What is she painting? I can't wait to see it, and I hope she managed to create something I couldn't create. Something very colorful, bright, over the top, because my artwork is gonna be pretty soft. Yeah, it definitely will have a psychedelic vibes, but it's gonna be pretty soft. So I hope her artwork is much brighter, like more colorful. I can't wait to see it. And you know, this experience, like this challenge, is actually so fun because this is the first time when painting my artwork, I'm thinking about other artists and her artwork, and like the whole process looks so intriguing. Well, forest is complete and I love it. And now I need to create more light to save this ugly dull yellow. So I'm adding light yellow to this race, and such way I'm creating effect of light, because when you look at light you see such bright part and then light fades. So this my tie-dye failure, this dull yellow is gonna be faded light, and the bright part I'm creating with brush and fabric paint. And to add more magic and to support the idea of night, I'm adding stars and planets, so it's gonna be very magical, trippy forest at night. And I'm splattering paint, yellow paint, because I want to create such light sparks. I think I managed to save bad tie-dyed hoodie, because it definitely has a charm now and some vibe, and it looks like it has to be like that, trippy forest at night with just some splashes of light. Well, now I'll show you the final result, and then you will see Lilith's reaction to my design. And then I encourage you to go to Lilith's channel. I will put link of her channel in the description below, and also I will try to put it somewhere here. And watch her video, her take on the theme, psychedelic theme. And in her video you will see my reaction to her design, and it's very interesting, I want to say, so go and watch it. Of course, don't forget to support us with your likes, and see you next time. Bye bye.
Okay, so it is my turn to watch Darias Hoodie reveal, and I'm very, very excited. I'm just going to watch it without the music just so I can talk while I see it. Oh my god. I love the purple. The purple is so pretty and it really pops, and I wanted to do the tie-dye thing as well, but I didn't want to take the risk, but you took the risk. And it turned out amazing. I know that you started out with a white hoodie, that's the only thing I know, but that color is beautiful. And then obviously like the palette that you have as well, the turquoise and the purple go really well together. I feel like you're on a separate palette to me. I think mine has more warm tones and black, and yours is a very fresh and cool toned. And I can see little specks of yellow. I don't know whether that's dye or whether that's actually paint, but it just looks like the whole piece is glowing, and I love that. And you've got little cute little planets as well. I really think this rose piece is it's so detailed. Like, you've really shaded that really well, and it's such a good centerpiece. It sort of draws the eye into all of this sort of chaos. And I really like how I can also see a lot of the techniques that you use throughout your channel. So you've got like the paint splatters. I know that you use that in a lot of your pieces. You obviously did the tie-dyeing, which is great. That's just a different element to the hoodie. I really admire that you are willing to experiment with a lot of textures, because I feel like I just paint a lot of like block painting and lines, but you've got like a lot of shading and haziness and paint splatters, which is something that I never really experiment with, but I love it so much. I love it. The color's great. I love it. I might have to get that dye off you or ask you where you got that dye, because I think it's beautiful. Oh, overall, Daria, I think you did an amazing job, and I think that's so cool how with Psychedelic we had two completely different ideas and different color palettes and everything, and I think yours turned out amazing, and I think it's awesome and fits the brief perfectly. So yeah, I hope you feel proud of that. It's really cool.